Can WhatsApp Pay compete in India's UPI space? Meta's fintech ambitions have failed to take off in India, the company's largest market, with over 500 million WhatsApp users. It wasn't simply a matter of delayed access. It was a matter of timing in a fast-moving ecosystem. Sanchit Gogia, chief analyst and CEO at Greyhound Research, told Rest of World. The platform's arrival came after critical foundational layers of trust, habit, and brand affinity had already been built by incumbent players. As quoted in Rest of World, in an article authored by Ananya Bhattacharya published on July 7, 2025, beyond the media quote, our view, in full. Did regulatory caps derail WhatsApp Pay's early trajectory? According to Greyhound Research, WhatsApp Pay entered India's UPI landscape under a phased rollout model, which coincided with a period of rapid market evolution. While the platform was scaling gradually, the broader ecosystem was maturing quickly. Consumer behavior was shifting, merchant acceptance was growing, and competing platforms were refining their user experiences. As a result, WhatsApp Pay entered a payments market that had already developed strong preferences and embedded daily use patterns. It wasn't simply a matter of delayed access. It was a matter of timing in a fast-moving ecosystem. The platform's arrival came after critical foundational layers of trust, habit, and brand affinity had already been built by incumbent players. This timing shaped WhatsApp Pay's trajectory. Its challenge today isn't just gaining share. It's about establishing relevance in an environment where user expectations are already high and switching behavior is low. It's not an insurmountable task, but it does require a differentiated and focused go-to-market strategy. Why has WhatsApp Pay's growth remained tepid post-cap? According to Greyhound Research, WhatsApp Pay's adoption curve post-cap reflects the realities of entering a mature and highly optimized market. While the platform enjoys broad reach and technical availability, converting that scale into active financial behavior requires more than access. It requires intent, visibility, and habit reinforcement. In India's UPI ecosystem, leading platforms have invested significantly in interface design, merchant network depth, and incentive structures. These efforts have conditioned users to expect immediacy and ease in digital transactions. In contrast, WhatsApp Pay remains embedded within a messaging-first interface. This design philosophy, while user-friendly in communication, may create an additional step for payments discovery, impacting ease of use and visibility. The result is that, despite scale, the platform is not yet top of mind for daily UPI transactions. Moving forward, addressing product accessibility, offering transaction-based value, and enhancing entry point visibility will be key to increasing usage frequency and deepening engagement. Was WhatsApp Pay's relevance undermined by regulation? According to Greyhound Research, WhatsApp Pay entered the Indian UPI ecosystem at a time when several platform dynamics were already well established. User expectations around payments were shaped by years of consistent exposure to QR-based flows, rewards programs, and app-centric engagement. Leading platforms had already built trust through sustained presence and familiarity. While WhatsApp Pay's phased rollout supported a measured market entry, it also meant that the platform was not part of the initial wave of digital payments habit formation. As a result, it now faces the challenge of positioning itself in a space where usage routines are already well-defined and brand preferences are deeply embedded. This context shapes the platform's current role, not as a disruptor arriving early, but as a scale player entering a mature market. The path forward lies not in catching up on first-mover advantage, but in building differentiated use cases and offering distinct value to users who already have established preferences. Can WhatsApp break the Google Pay PhonePe duopoly? According to Greyhound Research, WhatsApp Pay's ability to shift the current market structure will depend less on direct competition and more on strategic differentiation. The leading UPI players have spent years refining their transaction flows, loyalty ecosystems, and merchant networks. Replicating those at scale would be a considerable undertaking. Instead, WhatsApp Pay's most natural strength lies in its conversational ecosystem. India's digital economy is increasingly shaped by informal groups, family networks, community groups, and local commerce threads that already rely on WhatsApp for coordination and communication. Embedding payments into these social moments could create new flows of value that other platforms are less suited to address. If WhatsApp Pay focuses on facilitating micro-communities, pooled transactions, and chat-native financial interactions, it can play a complementary role in the ecosystem, one that reflects how Indians already engage with money in their daily lives. It's less about displacing incumbents and more about creating adjacency where new value can emerge. What have rivals done better, and where does WhatsApp lag? According to Greyhound Research, The current market leaders in India's UPI space have succeeded by going beyond peer-to-peer payments. They've invested in features that turn their apps into platforms. Merchant services, financial utilities, and embedded rewards that create repeat usage and drive loyalty. These efforts have allowed them to build transactional scale and functional depth. WhatsApp Pay, by contrast, has maintained a more focused approach. Its current implementation prioritizes seamlessness within the messaging experience, which is consistent with the core WhatsApp product philosophy. However, this minimalism, while elegant, has limited its functional range in a market where users increasingly expect financial apps to be layered and interactive. To grow its relevance, WhatsApp Pay may need to expand its offering, introducing richer experiences for both consumers and merchants. This could include incentives, better transaction visibility, and value-added tools for micro-businesses that already rely on WhatsApp for engagement. Will the 30% cap extension benefit WhatsApp Pay in the short run? According to Greyhound Research, the extension of the 30% market share cap offers an expanded window for WhatsApp Pay to scale its operations without immediate structural limitations. This change supports broader ecosystem participation and gives newer or scaling platforms more room to evolve organically. That said, the extension alone does not guarantee growth. Market share is increasingly determined by how well platforms execute across user experience, merchant integration, and overall ecosystem stickiness. While WhatsApp Pay now has the opportunity to expand without policy-based thresholds, its trajectory will depend on how actively it invests in product depth, on-ground partnerships, and strategic positioning. The additional time can be valuable if paired with action. The coming quarters will reveal whether WhatsApp Pay is treated as a central commerce and payments product or as a supporting feature within a broader ecosystem strategy. Is Meta reluctant to aggressively pursue Indian fintech? According to Greyhound Research, Meta's approach to WhatsApp Pay in India appears aligned with a broader, long-term commerce strategy rather than short-term competition in the fintech space. The company has chosen to integrate payments into WhatsApp's messaging infrastructure in ways that support business interactions, conversational commerce, and digital microtransactions. Rather than positioning WhatsApp Pay as a standalone UPI challenger, Meta seems focused on enhancing platform utility across small and medium businesses. For example, recent integrations with commerce partners suggest a prioritization of end-to-end in-chat experiences, from product discovery to payment confirmation. This aligns with Meta's global strategy of enabling value exchange within existing user behavior rather than introducing siloed financial products. The result is a payments capability that supports ecosystem utility, but does not yet mirror the aggressive product and marketing approach seen in some other players. This may be intentional, a signal that Meta views UPI as a foundational layer for enabling future experiences, rather than as a standalone business objective. Copyright policy. All content contained on the Greyhound Research website is protected by copyright law and may not be reproduced, distributed, transmitted, displayed, published, or broadcast without the prior written permission of Greyhound Research or, in the case of third-party materials, the prior written consent of the copyright owner of that content. You may not alter, delete, obscure, or conceal any trademark, copyright, or other notice appearing in any Greyhound Research content. We request our readers not to copy Greyhound Research content and not republish or redistribute them, in whole or partially, via emails or republishing them in any media, including websites, newsletters, or intranets. We understand that you may want to share this content with others, so we've added tools under each content piece that allow you to share the content. If you have any questions, please get in touch with our community relations team at connect@thoffer.com. Analyst in focus, Sanchit Veer Gogia. Sanchit Veer Gogia, or SVG as he is popularly known, is a globally recognized technology analyst, innovation strategist, digital consultant, and board advisor. SVG is the chief analyst, founder and CEO of Greyhound Research, a global, award-winning technology research, advisory, consulting, and education firm. Greyhound Research works closely with global organizations, their CXOs, and the board of directors on technology and digital transformation decisions. SVG is also the founder and CEO of the House of Greyhound, an eclectic venture focusing on interdisciplinary innovation.